Good morning, everyone. Nice to see everybody. How's everyone feeling?
It's been a stimulating and sometimes sobering week in Aspen, Colorado, as experts across the spectrum have tackled critical issues like artificial intelligence, which is advancing rapidly.
We are 300 times, not 300%, 300 times more efficient than we were the state of the art was just 2 years ago. That is a remarkable rate of change.
The U.S. is working to incorporate AI in places like the government and national security.
Adoption of AI in the national security space probably isn't where we want it to be yet. We're getting there. We're starting to see the glimmers of that changing.
Among the many challenges, drawing up regulations and generating the vast quantity of electricity needed to power AI.
China brought on around 400 gigawatts of power last year. We brought on around 56. By 2028, we're going to need another 50 gigawatts just for AI uses, we think.
Trade has been another constant theme this week. The Trump administration tariffs have prompted many countries to look for deals outside of the U.S.
There's a lot going on. There's absolute trade diversion and trade realignment going on. And it's not just the UK. Canada, for the first time, exported gas to Asia. I think 99.9% of Canada's gas came to the United States. First time they've done that. That's a big statement of realignment.
A former U.S. trade representative expects U.S. trade policies to be more ad hoc, less consistent going forward.
Trade is like water. Okay, you put barriers, it'll find a way around. So the trade system will continue, but it'll continue in a less effective form, and we won't really be shaping the rules.
But without rules.
On the Middle East, one journalist and longtime observer says the region is at an inflection point in the wake of the recent conflict in Iran.
The way forward requires less bombing and more visionary strategy. That includes a diplomatic path. This is the moment to translate some of these military successes into a vision for the region going forward.
As for the U.S., former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice believes America has been a force for good in the world, but there's also been what she calls carnage in the country.
When you have that happen, you get the four horsemen of the apocalypse, as I've called them: populism, nativism, isolationism, and protectionism. Recognizing that, we have to have, I think, a really internal look, ask hard questions about how that happened, why that happened, and how we're going to repair whatever caused this reaction to globalization.
I actually believe the American people continue to believe in principled engagement in the world and continue to believe that our fate is tied to the fate of people elsewhere.
That belief is what animates this annual gathering that's focused on a world many say is more complex than ever. Hendrik Sybrandy, CGTN, Aspen, Colorado.